Actually, just on that very last subject, I was just thinking there, probably a good time to put this one in as well. But the legalisation of cheese, that's something else that's come about. People who attend the dance arenas and with a loud thumping, pumping music. It was especially during the late 80s and 90s. It was I think it's pretty crap now because I've not been, but I think they all just take photographs of each other or selfies and that, and I think that was pretty awful. But during the dance scene of the late 80s and early 90s, loads of people took cheese, and it was quite extraordinary. You would never think of it. You remember when say you were at primary or high school, and you used to get these annual photographs, and there was always a registered photographer came and got each class together, and some seated, and the taller people were normally put to the back and stuff. I was always in the back row, which is quite annoying. I think every photograph I've got, I'm on the back row from school days. But to try and get some hilarity, to get us a wee bit relaxed and smiling in the photograph, the photographer always said, say ease. And I thought he was saying cheese, but it was actually ease, and I don't know what he meant by that. But it was always say ease, and everyone would say ease, and then they would take the snap. But we're talking about the dance scene, and clubs were popping up everywhere, and every time you turned on the radio, it was some crazy dance tune and thumping beats, and your neighbours got upset if you played it too loud or too much bass. But the whole thing, there was this kind of illicit side to the whole kind of scene, was by people eating cheese, and I've got stories of people approaching strangers and saying, "Have you got any cheese?" And in these clubs and stuff, and maybe they would come out with, "I've got some Dutch Gouda, if that's any use, or cheddar, or Scottish cheddar, or even Red Leicester, And I think there was times where, depending on your location, you could get Camembert cheese or even double was it Gloucestershire, double Gloucester. There's a whole range of stuff, and Lanark Blue. I mean, it's a lovely cheese, Lanark Blue. It's particularly nice with crackers, or nice oatmeal biscuits, proper homemade oatmeal biscuits. But so you had a whole generation of people who were kind of addicted on cheese, and I've spoken to folk, as I've worked with people and chatted to people, and you said, "Have you ever tried cheese?" And I says, "Yeah, I like it on toast with. I particularly like it with a bit slice of tomato." And I used to eat quite a lot of cheese and toast, but I never asked anybody in a dance hall for cheese. First of all, you don't know how long they've had it, and you don't, there's probably no sell-by date, or I just couldn't get my head around how people would nip around with lumps of diced up cheese in their jacket pockets and stuff, and just extraordinary. And apparently they paid a lot of money for this. And I thought, well, why did you just go to the supermarket or a delicatessen that specialises in cheese and get yourself a decent bit? It's not going to cost that much. But no, they used to go and well, I don't know. It must have been something in like the cholesterol that made them dance faster or kept them longer on the dance floor. I don't know, but I mean, if you had a glass of milk, I wonder if that would have done the same thing. I just don't know.